Hello, and welcome to a new video. So if you saw my last video, you may know that I made two new games, and I showed one of them in the other one. So I'm going to be showing the second, which is Murder at Skyview Park. This is essentially a murder mystery game that's shown through a kind of visual novel, but it's only like 5 minutes long, and there's only like 5 characters, so I don't know if I would call it a novel. But the twist of the game is that it's endlessly replayable because the killer that you have to find out is randomized. So it could be literally any of the characters in the game. You just have to like listen to their dialogue and look at evidence, and you'll see, I guess. Murder at Skyview Park. They say monsters hide in plain sight. I get this whistle. They say monsters hide in plain sight. I never believed in that. There's always a sign they are criminals. Until I got called dead. Oh, lightning. That's the only sound effect in the game, I forgot about that. Until I got a call of a dead person at Skyview Park. I remember visiting all the time when I was younger. Hopefully I can find out what happened to Amelia Hick. Thank goodness the coroners took the body. I hate blood. She was found dead at 11:18 p.m. Police department has had a rough day and want to report stat. I only have until the end of the night to find out who killed her or where she is. That's kind of an old line. At first I was going to say that she's missing, but it didn't really make sense in the story too much. Like, with who you can accuse. And also, I just made it too complicated, the accusations. So I changed that. So just pretend that probably didn't exist, kind of. Should I go somewhere or finish the case? Go? Where should I go? So then you got 3 sections to, like, investigate. New characters each. From what I could see, it was ordinary. There's 2 pieces of trash on the ground. Perhaps the janitors haven't gone here yet, even after closing time. Hello there. My name's Bob. Good evening. How are you? Who are you? Janitor. Where's your... Okay, well, Oopsie. Where's your uniform? If you're wondering, it's just that it was light blue text. I playtested this game. I was more worried about the next section because it was a little more glitchy than this section or the last. Where's your uniform? Forgot it at home? Can I ask you some questions about Amelia Hick? Sure. Okay. So you can only ask one question before having to come back, which isn't too big of a deal, to be honest. You just tap like 7 times. Alright, do you know her? I think I saw her during my lunch break. Thank you for your cooperation, Bob. Have a good night. Goodbye. I should investigate for any clues. When I'm finished, I should turn back. And then there's clues, which were kind of why the game took 5 days to finish. A gold bar lies on the ground. Someone must have dropped it. Or I guess 4 days. A bill for a man named Richie Hick. Huh. A newspaper about Bob Sankovic winning an award. The chef looks angry in the background. This is Richie Hankovic. Oh, wait, no, it said Richie Hick. Bob Sankovic was what I was thinking of. Alright, I'm going to go back to explore and go to the park center. Does that ever seemed Perious? I think that's the wrong word. But it's what I was trying to say. I think Perlius, maybe? I don't know. Whatever the context of the title Perlius Piers was in Cuphead. Perlius, I guess. The blue waves and thin bridge contrasted perfectly. I heard a ringing sound from my pocket. Detective Connor? Yes? We have results for a strange spill of blood near Amelia Hick's body. Oh, it was found in the report. We found a large amount of glucose in the blood. Whoever killed that girl loves eating. Thanks for the report. I'll find that killer. I promise. Who is that? Greetings, Detective Connor. Hello there. I see you scanned my badge. I am Pam. Park assisted machine. I need to ask some questions about a murder in the park. Alright. I'm gonna ask, where were you at no, I'm probably just gonna ask, how long have you worked here? 17 days. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. Goodbye, friend. I should look around for clues. Huh. A broken eyeglass. On the bottom, it reads something unintelligible. Why do you have to tap it twice? Did I tap it twice or something? Yeah, I don't get it. On the bottom, it reads unintelligible, but I think it has broken code from when a red ball was in evidence, but it wasn't anything important. A broken shard of wood. Wood. Interesting. I'm gonna explore one more time to the observatory. The window looks almost fake, but I know it's a brighter reflection of a dark sky. I hope we can find some help from any chefs on duty. Nice to meet you. Good evening. I'm a detective looking into the murder of Amelia Hick. Do you know anything? I never met her. I don't usually interact with park visitors. I need to ask you questions. Alright. Did you know her? No, not at all. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, see ya. Should look around for any clues. I think I know who the killer is. So there was obviously a bill for Richie Hick, who's that guy. Small note that says, I'm sorry, in gray ink. I think I know who that applies to. There was a newspaper about an angry chef. I don't know if his last name was Hick, but I don't know who else it would be. So if I finish, there's 5 different choices here. Bob, Richie, Pam, or P-A-M, Amelia, or basically the victim. Who killed Amelia him? Okay, that's a little... I didn't notice that. It's supposed to say who killed Amelia, but oh well. I'm gonna say Richie. Richie, you're under arrest you're under arrest for the murder of your sister, Amelia Hick. I'm not a killer. I just won the lottery to get these glasses. To this day, I wonder if I was correct. Did I arrest a criminal? I had to, right? Then that's why it was in red. It's complicated. They have quotes around them anyway, so you can tell who's talking and who's not, I guess. And that's the end. But it's randomized. So if I go back and I finish, I say Richie Hick killed her. Nothing happens. That's probably just because there's 2 different things when you come back from. So I'm just gonna go to Ferris wheel. Do you know her? No. Okay. Goodbye. I want to just check something. So if I finish and I go to Richie. Oh, it's slightly changed. So if you're wondering if it's slightly changed like that, that's a bad ending. But either way, you don't really know. So now let's find out one more time. Let's go to the observatory. Windows almost look fake. This don't matter too much, the descriptions. It's mainly just the dialogue. Nice to meet ya. Getting out of respect looking at murder. Yeah, it's like, okay, so Richie Hick is innocent. Innocent. This is because, Richie Hick, if he was the killer, he wouldn't mention that he knew the victim, or else it would make him seem more suspicious. So I asked if she was, like, acting odd, is usually really kind, but it's been cold and shaken up recently. Thank you for your cooperation. Anytime. Hope you find that killer. I should look around for any cute clues. Gray doodle of an ostrich. An empty box. So, I kind of know it's Amelia. I think Amelia killed herself and only looks like a homicide. I hope I'm right, or I'll get fired. To this day, I wonder if I was correct. Did I arrest a criminal? I had to! It's a good ending! If he says, did I arrest a criminal or an innocent, that's a bad ending, so I got it. I got the good ending, let's go. It's almost like Among Us. Like, single player. And cooler. Alright, I'm gonna go to the park center. Okay. Greetings, Detective Connor. Let's see, scan finish. I'm Pam. This machine. Alright. Did you know her? No. Okay. The evidence does sometimes change depending on who the killer is. I think when it's Wooden, it's just anyone but Richie or his sister. So I'm gonna explore more. Go to the park center. Right, this is the exact same place. I didn't realize. Hold on. I mean, I still has. Or no, it's all clean. I saw a green hat run by. Green hat? That's interesting. I'm gonna explore one more time. Go to the Ferris wheel. Okay. How long have you worked here? A few days. I think because he said few days, that's kind of short, so he could be it. Oh, no way. It's the worst ending. Newspaper, but newspaper. Oh, no, it's not it. The worst ending, I think, is if you find out that you're the killer. Because, I mean, it's not too different, but it's just, like, extra dialogue and stuff. And we've been like, oh my god, what? So anyway, if Bob killed him, I'm sorry, Bob, you're under arrest. Sorry for your accident. Bye. So if you're wondering what that news meant, it meant that he was in an... Did I arrest a criminal? I had to. It's a good ending. That he was essentially innocent. It was an accident of her death. It was a car accident because he was drunk driving. There's some clues otherwise, but that's about it for that. But, I mean, you can just, like, test the dialogue and see if it seems off or something. So if I go to the observatory now, I mean, I don't have to show this, but there's sometimes different ones. Really nice. It's like that she's gone. Okay, Richie's not the killer. Say I'm sorry right here. No, that means that she killed herself, I think. So then, explore, Ferris wheel. This game was really cool. While it is only around 5 minutes, the reason it took so long to make is because of, like, all those extra details. Anyway, doesn't really matter anymore. The robot was the killer there. That's why I showed the hard drive. This is the whole game. If you're wondering about for example, if you chose Bob, I said this, but if you didn't choose Bob, then and then at the end it would choose if it was a good or bad ending. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. This was longer than Zombie Slayer, but not by much. I think Zombie Slayer was just a simpler game overall. That's why.